Kyrie Irving's future is in a lot of doubt, and we can already see that this particular saga will run deep into the offseason. There already have been plenty of trades, but we doubt something could match Irving's potential move to the Lakers. Although, if that does happen, it could bring about a domino effect and trigger a bigger move. Let's take a look at the latest on Kyrie Irving's future.
But first, a reminder about our brand new giveaway. We're giving away a PS5 with a copy of NBA 2022 and Madden 22. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
First up, Kyrie Nets talks reach impasse. Kyrie's move to the Brooklyn Nets brought so much promise for the franchise, and he was considered an integral part of the fearsome trio which was expected to take over the NBA. Fair to say, that hasn't worked out at all. The Nets were handed a proper reality check when they realized that making it work with three superstars isn't straightforward, and after Harden left, they got destroyed by the Celtics in the playoffs. Even though he played an integral part during the playoffs, after missing most of the regular season due to his vaccination status, he couldn't do much as the Nets crashed out in Game 4. If we had to speculate, that was probably the time when the Nets management thought that enough is enough, and we don't blame them. Irving's a superstar, but he's had a lot of struggles with his ankle, and that doesn't allow him to become a regular part of the side. Then you factor in his controversial issues with vaccines and all the other drama that he brings. It doesn't make for a great reading, and it's hardly surprising to see the Nets losing patience with the talented point guard. Now, as it was reported by all the major NBA insiders, his talks with the Nets have reached an impasse, and it's very likely that Kyrie and his representatives decide to leave the Brooklyn franchise. The Nets, as expected, aren't willing to commit a huge salary, but there's also a lot of reluctance on Kyrie's part to stay, and there are a number of factors behind that. Are the Nets at fault? You naturally question the franchise in these situations. Should they be blamed for this particular situation? Could they have done more to keep their stars happy? Well, if you ask Kevin Durant, he'd definitely blame the Nets for their poor handling of Kyrie. KD's not one to back out of fights. He almost always makes himself heard, and his 2 cents in this situation are related to holding the Nets responsible. He believes that the Nets could have done more to ensure that Kyrie has the support, especially during the vaccination fiasco. KD's of the view that it was the responsibility of the franchise to ensure that Kyrie feels he has the backing of the administration and that peace of mind can help translate into greater performances. We don't particularly agree with Kyrie's stance of not taking the vaccine, but KD isn't wrong. The Nets lost Harden to almost similar circumstances. It's not like they didn't know who and what they were getting when they signed KD, Harden, and Kyrie. Everyone affiliated in one way or another with the NBA will tell you that it was a recipe for disaster, and the only way to make it work was to keep them happy. Yes, that can be expensive, but that's the only way you're actually going to get them to win trophies together. And now they're already facing multiple issues. Irving might not be the only one following Harden out the door, as KD has officially confirmed his desire to secure a trade from Brooklyn, but more on that later. What's next for Kyrie? That's the biggest question of the offseason. With the NBA draft done and dusted, the attention is turned to the sign and trade deals along with the free agency. As it stands, Kyrie's ready to listen to offers for a sign and trade, and there's no shortage of offers. Of course, the Nets will be hoping to secure a decent deal for their want-away all-star point guard, but they haven't got a lot of leverage either. This particular issue complicates things a lot. As it stands, chances are that Irving's heart is set on a potential reunion with LeBron at the Lakers. Apparently, their fractured relationship has been repaired, and LeBron too wants the Lakers to go all out in making this deal happen. The upside of a future move to the Lakers is obvious, as it could turn them into serious contenders going into the 2022-23 season, but there are other options too. The LA Clippers have time and again asked about the availability of Kyrie and will be interested in bringing him to LA. We'd love to see him link up with Kawhi Leonard if we're being honest. In fact, even Philly is interested in trading for him, but this rumor lacks any substance for us, because why would the Sixers add another problem like Harden to their squad? Maybe a few months ago, it would have made more sense. The Knicks are another side that remains interested in acquiring the services of Irving, while he also named the Miami Heat and the Dallas Mavericks as potential landing spots. At this point, the frontrunners seem to be the Lakers due to LeBron and Kyrie's wishes, but things tend to change pretty quickly in basketball. Where would you like to see him play? What's next for the Nets? We've already discussed the future of Kyrie Irving, but what's in store for the Nets if they do trade him? Do they get weaker, or could they actually improve with a player like Kyrie leaving? Well, the answer to this question lies in the kind of trade deal they secure with a franchise. If it's with the Lakers, the Nets are likely to gain Russell Westbrook and Talen Horton-Tucker. And are they really an upgrade on Irving? We doubt it. However, the Lakers aren't the only team interested in signing him, but because he wants to move to the Lakers, there's a great chance that he does move there to accompany LeBron. If the Nets are smart enough, they'd push for more than just Westbrook. They did ask about the possibility of trading AD and Kyrie, but were met with a resounding no, so that's definitely not an option. But the Irving fiasco has also put KD's future in doubt. As per the insiders, there's a huge chance that KD also moves from Brooklyn along with Kyrie, and that means we could see a potential rebuild at the Nets once again. Rebuilds are exciting, but not when you lose KD, Harden, and Irving, all three, in less than 9 months. Embarrassing to say the least. Now in other news. First up, Goran Dragic completes his move to the Bulls. The Chicago Bulls have confirmed the signing of free agent Goran Dragic on a 1-year contract worth $2.9 million. Aged 36, Dragic will bring a lot of experience to the Bulls side in an important position. He's a veteran of the NBA, and this will be his 15th season. He knows how things work, and his wealth of experience is priceless. It's a move for the Bulls, who recently announced the supermax contract of their superstar Zach LaVine, and the signing of former All-Star guard Dragic is surely a step in the right direction. Dragic, last season, played just over 20 games combined for Brooklyn and the Raptors. He averaged 7.5 points and 4.1 assists in the season, and he's expected to add that talent and wisdom to the Chicago franchise. Next, notable free agents are still available in the free agency. There's a huge list of notable free agents that are still available in the market. This includes the former MVP winner James Harden, along with 10-time All-Star Carmelo Anthony. Harden is expected to remain with the Sixers, while there are a lot of doubts over the future of Anthony. DeAndre Ayton and Colin Sexton are also free agents, but their futures are expected to be resolved soon too. There's a wealth of options for teams looking to add to their depth because DeMarcus Cousins, Austin Rivers, Isaiah Thomas, Blake Griffin, and many others are still looking for a new home. But we do expect some movement in the upcoming weeks, and most of these players will secure moves soon enough. Which of these free agents would you like your team to sign? Lastly, Zach LaVine's supermax contract is bigger than MJ's. It's not every day that someone surpasses MJ in something or anything, so it's a historic moment for Zach LaVine, and we've got no doubt that he'd be throwing a super lavish party to reward himself for his achievement. His new supermax contract with the Chicago Bulls is the biggest in the history of the franchise, and that means he'll be earning a lot more than MJ was earning during his time with the Bulls. Of course, though, when you add for inflation, the numbers should be much closer together, but few players can match the jump that MJ experienced when his salary increased 10 times within 2 years. In today's market, MJ would certainly have been on a much larger contract, but it's still something that LaVine should be happy about. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think the Nets should try and keep Kyrie at the franchise, or are they better off trading him and starting a rebuild? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.